Good Friday morning, Granbury Elementary School geckos. It's so good to see you again. Boys and girls, I wanted to tell you yesterday I went outside on my way to my car and I got to meet some Granbury Elementary School geckos. They were outside riding their bikes in the parking lot, and it was so good to meet some of my friends. So, boys and girls, if you ever come by Granbury Elementary School to ride your bike or play on the playground, you never know. You might see me or one of your teachers on our way to our car. So be sure to wave and say hi if you do. So today we want to get started with some of our birthdays. So we've had some geckos who have celebrated a birthday since the last time that we met. And so let's be sure to say happy birthday to Angelina and James and Cadence and Adiri and Solomon and Neela and Skyden and Landon and Jude and Lindsay. Oh, we got lots of birthdays. And Atziri and Carlos and Camille and Kara, as well as Juliana and Bliss and Mia. Happy birthday, boys and girls. I hope you had a great day. I can't wait till we get to announce some more birthdays. We have a lot of birthdays in September, so I hope everybody who's having a September birthday has had a great day. So, boys and girls, last week we talked about the letter G in gecko, and we talked about that it means give respect. And I asked you to share with me some ways that you give respect. And boys and girls, some of you had some great ideas, some great thoughts about how to give respect. You said you can sit and you can listen while someone's talking, that's a way that you give respect. Some of you shared with me that you help your mom or your dad or your grandma or your aunts or your uncles or whoever you live with at home. If they ask you to do something, that you help and you do that. And that's a great way to give respect. Some of you told me sharing your toys, sharing things with friends. That's another great way to give respect. So boys and girls, you're exactly right. And I hope this week you've been earning lots of points for giving respect while you're in class. So we're going to be checking those points. We're going to be looking to see, if boys and girls are earning points. And at the end of the month, at the end of September, we're going to have a prize. If your class earns 250 points, we're going to have a special surprise. So it's going to be so exciting. I can't wait to get to tell you about it. So today we have a new letter to talk about. You see it back there? See, look, we had our G, and now we're going to talk about the letter E. We're spelling gecko. I wonder what the letter E stands for. I bet some of you already know because I bet your teachers have already told you what the letter E stands for. So the letter E stands for enter and exit ready. My notes are always backwards on the video, aren't they? I gotta fix that. But enter and exit ready. So what does that mean if we enter and exit ready? Let's think about that. What are some ways we can show that we are ready for school? When you're working at home virtually, you can find a space that doesn't have a lot of distractions. So maybe sitting at your kitchen table or your dining room table, or some of you even have a school desk that you sit at. That's a great way to be ready for school, is to be ready where you can pay attention and not have a lot of distraction. You can be on time. And I know sometimes that's really hard, especially when you're trying to log into Teams or to Zoom and the computer is not working well. But keep trying. So be sure to start a little early. If class starts at 8:30, maybe you start logging on at like 8:15 so you can be there and you can be ready and on time. You can also be ready to learn by having your materials ready. If your teacher needs you to have a dry erase board or a marker or a pencil, be sure you have all of your school supplies ready and close to you so that you can get them when it's time for class. So you can also be sure to start your class with your computer charged and plugged in. That's another thing. It's really frustrating when you go to get ready for class and you try to turn your computer on and the battery died. So I tell my daughter, who's also doing virtual learning, to be sure she plugs her computer in every night before she goes to bed so that it's charged and ready for the next day. And you can also tell your teacher if you need to leave class. So let's say maybe you need to go use the restroom or you have to step away to get something. just raise your hand and tell your teacher, say, Miss Smith, I need to go use the restroom. And she'll be sure to tell you that that's okay. But that way she knows where you went and she doesn't think you just disappeared or got dropped from your call. So just politely tell your teacher if you need to leave the class for a minute. Boys and girls, your teachers have been sharing with me what a great job you've been doing with our gecko with giving respect. And this week we're going to start working on entering and exit ready so that we can be ready to learn and do our best learning while we're learning virtually, but also when we come back in person. So for those of you that will be coming back to school at Granbury, we'll be talking about gecko then as well. So giving respect and entering and exit ready. So I told you last week, we had a long weekend, and I told you that my family was going to get to do something really fun, and I hoped that you got to do something fun with your family as well. So my family was going to go camping, but we ended up changing our plans and not being able to go camping. But we still did some fun things at our house. So we got to stay outside and play a whole lot. And my daughter even took our camping tent and put it in the backyard and went camping in the backyard. She had a great time. We even were able to cook some s'mores at our house. So even though our plans to go camping didn't work out, we still got to have fun and do some fun things together as a family. So I hope you got to do some fun things with your family and your neighbors and your friends while we had a long weekend. So boys and girls, I want you to have a great weekend this week. The weather's supposed to be beautiful, and I can't wait to see you back on Monday. So we don't have an assignment to go and do in Schoology this week, so enjoy your morning and get ready for your next class that starts. Have a great day, boys and girls. I'll see you soon. Bye.